All right, it looks like we are live here this morning. Good morning, everybody out there, our Facebook followers. We are here for another weekly broadcast, and we have another wonderful special guest with us today we are so excited about. And it's Miss Julie Stewart from Crown Services. Hey, Julie.
Hi.
Julie is a talent specialist at Crown Services, and she is going to go into more detail with us this morning about the roles that they are hiring for, a little bit about the pay rates, and all of that good stuff. So tune in with us for the next few minutes, and we'll talk with Julie and give you some more information. My name is Haley Franklin, and I am a youth talent development specialist at the Kentucky Career Center. And I'm so honored to meet with employers every week and talk to them. It's been a really awesome experience. We're actually going to do this through July. So you guys tune in with us every week at 9:30 a.m. And we are proud to bring this to our viewers virtually with our employers. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hi, Jill. All right. Jason Ashbrook says hello.
Hey, Julie. Hey, Julie. I'm reading it. Hey, Jill and Jason. It's early.
It is.
Good to see you, Jason. Well, not really see you, but see your name. How's that?
Virtually, huh? It's like we have to do this every week and we see everybody virtually. It's like I want to see a real human one day.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if you're just now tuning in with us today, this is Miss Julie Stewart. She is a talent specialist at Crown Services, and we're going to have a little conversation with her. You guys stick around for a few minutes, and we'll have a question and answer session at the end as well. All right, Julie, so we'll just go ahead and jump in. Can you give us a little bit of an overview on Crown Services for those that may not know?
Well, Crown Services is a staffing agency where our offices are located mostly in the Midwest and the Southwest. We are headquartered in Columbus, Ohio. The company was started in 1968 by a gentleman named Chad Countess. The Florence office is pretty much our anchor office for Northern Kentucky, for the area here. This office has been here more than 20 years. It's operated and run by Marcus Maker and Jane McLean. Marcus opened the office several years ago, so he's been here a long time. He knows a lot of people. In addition to the Florence office, we have in Northern Kentucky, we also have an office in Dry Ridge in Grant County, and we have an office in Madison, Indiana. We did have an office in Maysville. That one we had to close recently due to COVID-19 virus, and we're hoping to get that open again soon. But for now, we have Dry Ridge, Florence, and Madison.
Awesome. Dry Ridge, Florence, and Madison. I hope you guys are taking notes out there. All right, Julie, so thank you for that overview. I appreciate that. Can you go ahead and talk to us a little bit about the positions that you're currently hiring for?
So we have several. I know you're in Carrollton, so I took a look in that area. A lot of people in Carrollton some will go to the Madison office, some will come to the Florence office, some want to go to the Dry Ridge office. We do have some jobs available in the Carrollton area right now, but a production line packer position, it's first shift, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's a second shift job also, second shift 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's production line packer, $13 an hour, Monday through Friday. There are occasional Saturdays. You do need to be able to work in various temperature conditions, such as heat, humidity, and sometimes the cold. In the Madison, Indiana area, we have a manufacturing operator position. Several of them, in fact. First shift is available. It's 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. Here's a kind of a nice thing. Saturday is overtime pay if you're needed and scheduled for overtime.
Nice.
If you have to work Sunday, it's double time.
Wow. Double time. Money.
They also give production incentives, and that is up to $300 a month. And this is a temp to hire job, which the majority of jobs we have are temp to hire. This job you can be hired on after 60 days. Typically, in most cases, it's usually around 90 days, but this company has offered to do their hire-ons, typically if people have good performance and good attendance, to hire on potentially after 60 days. Running machines, making parts, you need to have some experience in the manufacturing environment. That's preferred, or maybe some equivalent job training. That is preferred. Don't necessarily have to have experience. We can talk about it. You'll be standing most of the time, lifting up to 25 pounds over and over, up to 40 pounds occasionally. It's repetitive work, but that, if you're interested, you can go on a call or Madison office. Then in the Dry Ridge area, we have a bunch of assembly jobs, first, second, and third shift. These are basic assembly, 6 to 7 days a week. Again, you can, in this job, you can be hired on after 60 days with good attendance. It's good to hire. The starting pay for all shifts is $14 an hour.
$14 an hour?
$14 an hour.
Perfect.
At that same location, there are some quality inspection jobs available in all 3 shifts as well. Those are also $14 an hour, 5 days a week. There's some heavy lifting involved. If it's over 50 pounds, it's usually a team lift. And we also have some assembly jobs in Crittenden, in Grant County. Yep. And several different shifts on that. That is a company that has been idle for a bit during the virus, and they have ramped back up production.
Great.
Yeah, basic assembly. So those as well. I've got a couple more. Do you have time?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
All right. So I also, in the Florence area, we have several. One specifically that we're really looking for someone good is a team lead in a warehouse in the Florence area. You need to have some leadership skills and be able to show some leadership skills on your resume. This job starts, we're just blanked on the pay rate. This one starts, I think, at, I believe it's 15 an hour. It's 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. If you're good at managing organized chaos, this company has found that some supervisors who used to work in fast food do well in this position.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever been to fast food and looked, through the drive-through window or gone in, you can see it is fast-paced and chaotic, but it's organized. They know what they're doing.
That's good.
The science. You feel you can be the ringmaster of something like that in a warehouse setting. Something similar. I've got a second shift job for you in Florence.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and also in the Walton area, which again, a lot of people in the Carrollton area, if they come up 71,
Close.
Walton or Richwood, yeah.
Yep.
Easy commute, makes the commute a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Line worker positions at a plant that makes hand sanitizer. So you can imagine that they are incredibly busy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, first and second shift. These jobs pay a little less. The first shift starts at $12.50. Second shift starts at $13 an hour. But this is a fairly small company. It is very nice, very clean inside. It is air conditioned, and the work is easy in many regards. You certainly have to be on your toes and watch what you're doing because you're seeing the process and everything. But we have people who are there who are very happy there, and it's a really great place to work. And again, it's temp to hire as well.
Wonderful. So the next question kind of you've already covered. We talked about pay rates. So really it just kind of runs the gamut, right?
Yes, it does. We have some positions that maybe start out around $10 to $12 an hour. They're fairly basic. They can go up to $20 or more an hour. Typically, that depends on the skill level. If it's a basic entry level job, usually it's going to pay a little less. Since it is temp to hire, typically when you're hired on, you're going to get a bump in pay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I hope everybody's taking notes out there. Bump in pay. Awesome. So we talked about the pay rates. We talked a little bit yesterday about special requirements that you're asking as applicants. There wasn't a whole lot, but if you just wanted to kind of reiterate that for our viewers.
Sure. First and foremost is if you can be there every day, have good attendance, and be there on time. That's half the battle right there. Most companies, if you're there every day and have few to no absences, if possible, unless there's emergency, of course. Those are some of the best skills. Being a team player, of course, is always a positive because most of the manufacturing and warehouse jobs that we have are in a group environment. You're usually on a line or in a team working on a project of some sort.
Right.
So that's always good as well. Most of them do require a clear background and a drug screen. However, we do have some companies that are more lenient than others as far as what might be on your background. So, we can always discuss it.
Right. That's good.
We talked about your entry level, but then I'm sorry, I just want to jump in before I forget or I'll forget. We also have some skilled positions such as welding positions.
Oh, yes.
Maintenance is a big one. Some facilities maintenance, right now we have more mechanical maintenance as far as working on machines, keeping them running. Obviously, they want to keep those machines running, so anyone who has a lot of mechanical skills, again, welding, electrical work, that sort of thing is
That's really good. A lot of job seekers find those hard to come by. So if you guys are out there watching right now and you know someone that's interested in welding or mechanical work, definitely apply. So keep that in mind.
Yes, we have a lot of entry-level jobs, but we have several skilled level as well.
Perfect.
And professional and management.
Keep that in mind. It's not just entry level. We talked yesterday how to apply. This is very easy and one of the most important parts that we talk about with our employers, and it's right here on the bottom of the screen. Julie, if you can tell them where they can apply.
Sure, you can easily go online to crownservices.com. You can search by your town where you live for jobs. There is an initial application that will just take some basic information from you, and then we will contact you and send you the full application. Of course, you can always walk into an office anytime.
Absolutely. So they are taking walk-ins right now. We get a lot of questions, with the COVID situation going on right now. Are you still taking walk-ins? So that's good that you mentioned that. They definitely are.
Yes, we definitely are.
Perfect. We will put the phone number also to Crown Services in the comments section of this video once it has completed. And then you guys will be able to reach out that way as well and talk to Julie.
You can call any you can ask for me, of course. You can also talk to any recruiter that can go over the jobs, and you can ask to be transferred to a particular
perfect
number.
Easy peasy. You guys make it easy. We like that. All right, so we talked about how to apply. Now we want to just kind of cover what is a day in the life of an employee like at Crown Services. If you just want to give us an example or two of what that would be like.
Well, if it's manufacturing and it's first shift, it's going to be an early start. And most of the jobs are fast-paced, whether it's manufacturing or warehouse. Whether you're entry level or maybe at a higher skill level, I think being flexible and able to go with the flow is good. You're just going to be working hard and focused, and we have a lot of great companies and great opportunities right now.
That's awesome. So it really just depends, right, on the client and
it depends on the job and what you're doing. And we do try to talk to people about their likes and dislikes as far as the atmosphere, the temperature, the type of job it is. Because if you're someone who doesn't like to sit still, who likes to keep moving, then there are certain jobs you're just not going to want to do. You're going to hate after about 5 minutes. So we try to learn your likes and dislikes about what's going to be the best fit.
You try to match the skill set. That's great.
Yes.
All right. So we talked about a day in the life. We talked briefly about qualification requirements. If you want to delve a little bit deeper into that, Julie, and just talk about education requirements, what is offered or required there.
So most of our clients, the employers require a high school diploma or GED. There are some who do not, though. Yeah. So, and there are some jobs, some of the clerical or professional positions that will require perhaps an associate or a bachelor's degree. So it's a possibility. But yeah, it varies.
It varies, right?
Yes.
If you have a question about different requirements or qualification requirements there, you can always reach out to Julie and ask specifically about which position you are inquiring about. Okay, so this is a really great question, and it's our last question together before we hand it off to the question and answer session to our viewers. So while you guys are out there watching, think about a question that you might want to ask after this, and we will pick a few of those out. So the last question I have for you, Julie, is just talk about the benefits and resources that you guys offer.
Oh, so yes, we're working through Crown Services, and as I said, the majority of our jobs are temp to hire. We have a few temporary jobs, but most are temp to hire. There are a few direct hire positions as well. Your benefits would kick in at the end of your first 30 days when working through Crown Services. We do offer medical insurance, vision, dental, life insurance, disability insurance. I think that's about it. We offer pretty much full benefits. Anything you want is available.
That's amazing. So health benefits start after the 30th day, you said, right?
Yes.
And then medical, dental, vision, 401k, and long-term temp positions, and then disability insurance and life insurance.
Yes.
That is awesome. We love it.
Great.
Yes. So like I said, if you're taking notes out there, I hope that was all included on how amazing that Crown Services can be. So like I said, that was our very last question together. We will now hand it over to our viewers out there. If they have any questions, they can ask in the chat bar now in the comments section, and we will try to pick a few of those out. So I don't see any popping up on my side. Do you, Julie?
Let's see.
Oh, there's one. Here's one from Elizabeth Adams.
She said,
Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning and asking questions. Elizabeth says, do you get benefits even if you only work part-time, or is it just for full-time?
I believe you do get benefits even if it's only part-time. I can double check on that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're available to you no matter.
Okay, perfect. Just get back with us and we'll put it in the comment section and double check on that. The next question comes from Carly. Hi, Carly. She says, hello, Miss Julie. Have you gotten any updates on the positions with the health department and the COVID jobs?
So the update for Northern Kentucky right now is these are the work-at-home jobs that you've probably heard the governor talk a lot about. So the state is spearheading this. However, each region in the state is kind of choosing exactly how to go about this, and each region has different needs. Western Kentucky and Louisville have a greater need. Right now, Northern Kentucky is pretty much focused on hiring disease investigators. They have not started interviewing contact tracers at this time. I have no idea when they will. It could be when there's a greater need. I don't know for sure. If you are interested in one of those positions and you want to apply, we are still taking applications and can submit your resume. At this time, that's kind of where we stand.
Okay.
In a wait and see approach.
Perfect. Thank you for answering that question, Julie.
Yeah, I hope that helps.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of answers, but
that does help. Thank you for that. All right. Well, it looks like that may be the end of our question and answer session. I think we covered a lot though, Julie. So that was good. That was great. We will answer any more questions that we have. Sometimes viewers watch this video a little bit later if they missed it and they'll ask questions. So I'll be able to reach out to you and you can just relay the answer to me if that works.
That sounds good. I'll do it.
Perfect. And then I did just want to remind viewers that are out there watching right now, we will tune in again next week at 9:30 a.m. Right here on our Facebook page live with another employer. So please tune into that, and that will be announced soon. Julie, I did just want to take this opportunity and thank you so much again for joining us and just getting this information out to job seekers and customers and just our viewers in general. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate that, and thank you all for your questions.
Absolutely. I'll put your phone number in the bottom. If they have questions, they can call. You can always apply at crownservices.com. And thank you so much, Julie.
All right. Thanks. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.